curls it in right-footed. It's well cut out though by Cantrill, and he finds Solman. Time for Solman to look up and drive it forward. Good ball to Sang. Sang controls it nicely. Good play by Guiseley. Sang lays it off to Johnson. Johnson trying to slot it through for Felix. Felix shoots and it's across the face of goal and wide. But that was a really good move by Guiseley. And Felix, who scored at about this stage in the other game at Guiseley, almost repeated the exercise.
It was the 5th minute at Nethermoor, and he's gone ever so close.
Played out short to Tom Hannigan. Hannigan to White. White back to Hannigan outside his own penalty area. Plays it forward to Jake Moult. Jake Moult squares it to Toby Malarkey. Patient build-up, very much the Altrincham way as Malarkey brings that one forward. Good ball forward to Hancock. Hancock turns nicely. Plays it down the right-hand side to Densmore. Densmore turns in field, beats one man, plays it into the area for Hancock. And Hancock's cross almost finds Hume, scrambled away by Ben Sharif. Hancock will get the chance to cross against a beautiful cross. Oh, what a cross by Hancock! And it was beautifully put away by Tom Pears on the half volley from round about the penalty spot. And Josh Hancock took his time, picked his pass. Tom Pears buried it, and that was really good play by the two Altrincham forwards.
Another terrific goal there. Josh Hancock at the heart of it once again. Magnificent turn. He's taken 2 or 3 players out in one turn. He's played it out. Sean Densmore, the initial cross was cleared. It came out to Hancock, and he's drilled it back to the edge of the penalty area from about 15, 16 yards. It's a really good strike from Tom Pears, giving Marcus Dewhurst and a couple of Guiseley defenders on the line no chance.
So Altrincham build again with James Jones playing it back to Tony Thompson. Thompson to Malarkey to Moult. Moult in the right half position, chips it over to the far side to Andy White. Andy White moving forward. Down the left-hand side, finds Johnston. Johnston back on for White. Cantrill challenges, but it breaks for Johnston. Cantrill couldn't change direction quickly enough there. Pears to Moult. Again, Densmore's in space. Moult, though, finds Hancock, and Hancock screws a shot across goal. And in fact, it was such a miss-hit shot that Jordan Hume almost got on the end of it, but it's behind for a goal kick.
Another well-constructed move, and it's ended with another turn from Josh Hancock.
So the ball at the moment with Solman. Solman plays it forward to Felix. Felix lays it back to Solman. Solman to Jones. Some nice football from Guiseley. Jones down the right-hand side. Felix has dropped a little bit deeper to lay that one off down the right-hand side to Cantrill. Cantrill back to Solman. Solman looking for a crossing opportunity. He's got Jake Moult with him. Plays it back to McNally. McNally plays it into the edge of the penalty area. Patient build-up from the visitors. Felix holding off Williams. Hits it left foot, and what a goal! What a magnificent goal by Kane Felix. He held off Sean Williams, hit it left-footed from 25 yards, and no goalkeeper on earth was going to save that one as it buried itself in the corner, and Kane Felix comes back to haunt us again.
Well, what can you say about that? I did say I was concerned about Kane Felix, but he's drifted right to left, and he's got it onto his left foot, which I think is his weaker foot, and it was a magnificent strike. Tony Thompson didn't have a chance.
Good play by Solman in the midfield. Good tackle though by Jake Moult, and he finds Josh Hancock. Hancock down the right-hand side to Johnson. There goes Sean Densmore again up into the penalty area. Johnston checks. He's got Densmore available. Back it comes to Johnston. Johnston a chance to run at Johnson. Gets it inside to Hume. Back again to Johnston. Johnston gets in field. Good play by Johnston. Dinks it into Hancock. Great turn by Hancock. Good save by Dewhurst. But he's tried to get back into his goal. Hume has it on the right-hand side. Williams picks it up. Johnson flattens him. And that is the most blatant penalty you will ever see in your life. Amazingly, the Guiseley players are complaining. Ben Sharif has to be very, very careful what he says because he's already been booked, and Ben Sharif was absolutely livid, and he's still following the referee and shouting at him and asking him, I think, to go and have a word with the linesman, but presumably the referee thought he could see it well enough, and I thought it was a clear penalty. So Hancock has the ball on the spot, has the chance to give Altrincham a 2-1 lead, and it's a great save by the keeper. It comes out to the near side. Williams commits a foul, and Hancock, I think, hit it down the middle. And although Dewhurst dived, he managed to get his feet to it and kick it away. So that was unorthodox but effective goalkeeping. And Johnston screaming for it down the right. It's a great ball by Tony Thompson. Johnston cuts it field, looks for Hancock, it's a little bit behind. That's a back pass. That is a blatant back pass, which the goalkeeper has picked up. And I've been praising referee Matthews to the skies. How on earth he's missed that one, I don't know. Jake Moult wins the header, Densmore gets it forward. Moult challenged by Nicholson, it breaks to Johnson, good ball inside by Johnson, chance for Felix! Felix in on goal, crosses it, and Cantrell makes a hash of it, it comes to Sang. Oh, great goalkeeping by Thompson, and how did Guiseley not score? Felix put it on a plate for Cantrell, he made a complete hash of it. Chris Sang then had a chance, and Tony Thompson outwitted him and grabbed the ball. I haven't got time for Brian to comment. Who falls over on the edge of the penalty area. Williams to Hancock. Hancock back to Malarkey. Malarkey tries to get it forward. Deasy though intercepts and finds Felix, and he's in shooting range again. Felix though this time lays it off to Solman. Solman down the left for Johnson. Good play by Tom Pears, forces him back. Good cross though comes in, cleared away by Jones. Solman well challenged by Williams, but the pressure's still on from Cantrell. Cantrell finds Felix. Felix under pressure from Jake Moult, gets it back to Cantrell. Cantrell looking for a shooting opportunity, tries to play it wide, doesn't do so very successfully. Johnston clears only as far as Deasy. Good concerted spell of pressure here. Deasy, good run forward by the centre half, put under pressure by Moult. Referee says play on. McNally down the right hand side to Cantrell. Cantrell turns it inside to Solman. Decent ball by Solman, and Johnson had a good headed chance. It was slightly awkward because it was coming across him, but I've seen him buried, but he put it just wide of the post.
More good approach play from Guiseley. They really are knocking it about well in the last few minutes, and I think Johnson will be a little bit disappointed.
As Johnston curls that one into the far post, the heads go up for it. Malarkey doesn't know where it is, it's at his feet. His back heels it. Hume tries to turn, his shot's blocked, and Felix is able to bring it away down the left hand side. He's got Sang up with him. Felix having a run at Sean Williams, and Williams does very well, but Felix, what pace! Felix got past it, a tremendous run by Felix, lays it back to Sang. Sang on the edge of the penalty area, clips the crossbar, and it's behind for a goal kick, and Sean Williams looked like he had that under control, and Felix put the afterburners on.
Kane Felix is having an absolutely wonderful afternoon.
No idea which way this game's going to go as White throws it into Johnston. Johnston lays it back to James Jones. Jones square ball to Malarkey, who's under pressure from Felix. Malarkey to Densmore. Densmore helps it on nicely to Luke Wall down the right hand side. Wall gets it in well to Hume. Hume holds it up, lays it back to Williams. Williams has got Densmore down the right. Densmore tries to play it in, it takes a deflection, that's another corner. Now he's just about got it lined up, so curls this one in right footed. It's an awkward one, scramble in the box, and it's scrambled off the line by Solman, and in lunging in to try and get it, Jake Moult fouled him, and it's a free kick to Guiseley. There's a little bit of a confrontation there, but I mean Moult was clearly going for the ball. And so just under 20 minutes to go. Altrincham 1, Guiseley 1, an absorbing game. Difficult to imagine it's not going to produce more goals, but equally difficult to predict which end that might be at. As Wall turns it back to Jake Moult. Jake Moult hoists it forward. Good ball actually down the left hand side to John Johnston. Judged the wind well there. Johnston into the box. Hancock brings it down, shoots. His shot's blocked. Wall to Williams, Williams back to Wall, substitutes combining, played down the right for Densmore. Densmore, low cross comes in, Hume turns, oh! And it's sliding in at the far post as Hume drove it across. Was John Johnston, and he was stretching, and he was right on the goal line, and he couldn't quite get enough on it, and it went behind for a goal kick, and that was just as close as the Jake Moult effort a couple of minutes ago. Interesting, there were 2 Guiseley players booked in the first half and 4 Altrincham players in the second half. As Nicholson curls that one in, it's headed away by Jake Moult, only comes to Felix, not the man to give the ball to, I would suggest. As Felix shot well blocked, but he has another go and puts it into the side netting. Again, Felix has had a great game. And knocked back by Johnston rather inadvertently, and Williams gets another good challenge in midfield, and White down the left hand side for Wall running at Cantrell, cross comes in, Hugh flicks it on, kept in play on the far side by Johnston, but he can only flick it into the arms of Dewhurst as John Johnston prepares to curl it in it goes, header, saved by Dewhurst from Jake Moult, as he had a great chance there really on the far post. Couldn't quite get enough on it, saved by Dewhurst. Marvellous game, fair result. Altrincham 1, Guiseley 1.